Hello boys and girls, this is a first video actually for new violin students, how to get started with our positions. And so my name is Mr. Barr, and I'm just going to show you a couple of things that you can get started with your first week experience with your violin. Notice I'm holding violin right here, and it's got a rubber band on it. And in your cases, when I sent them home, I also put a piece of sponge inside of it. You might be wondering what that's for. And the purpose of the rubber band is to hold that sponge on the back of your violin to provide a little bit of cushion between the violin and your shoulder or collarbone, and also just a little bit of grippiness so that it's not going to slide off of your shoulder or off your shirt while you're holding it. First thing I like to show you is our what we call guitar rest position. This is my right hand. I'm going to raise that up, put the violin underneath my right arm, lower that on that. We call this guitar rest position. With our left hand, we'll hold that violin underneath the neck on the shoulder of the violin. This is called guitar rest position. Whenever you're standing with your violin and you're not playing it, this is the safest way to hold it. If you're sitting down watching a video in between and wanting to play, then a lot of times we put that violin on top of our left knee and with our left hand still on the shoulder. And the reason we put that left hand on the shoulder in either rest position is that we can move it safely from either rest position to what we call playing position. And for your playing position, especially if you're sitting down, I want you to sit nice and tall, with your feet flat on the floor, and you're going to take that violin and place the end button of that violin in the side of your neck, so it's sitting on top of your shoulder. And then you'll have to physically turn your head to the side to look over, and you want to grab that violin and see if once you get it grabbed nice and firmly, you can even take your hand away. Make sure before you do, take the hand away and make sure it's supported between your jaw and also your shoulder. Hold that violin nice and steady. Once you've got your violin in playing position, if you want to make an L shape with your right hand, and we can pluck some notes on that violin. Your highest string on the violin is called E. You can hear that there. I place my thumb against the side of the fingerboard, use my pointer finger to pluck the string. This is our highest string called E. Next string over is called A. Next string's over D. And finally G. When we begin to memorize the string names, we have a saying that we can say and play. So use your ears, ears, ears to listen to the ants, ants, ants digging in the dirt, 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 going underground, ground, ground. And if we hold our violin in correct playing position to do that, up on top of the shoulder, turn the head. I'll go ahead and spin my body to face the camera. Notice my thumb on the side of the fingerboard, my finger on the highest string called E, pluck it 3 times, E, 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 move to A, A, move to D, and finally G. Do you remember the names of those strings? Highest string was E for ears. Next string over we say A, ants. The next string D, dirt. And the lowest string, the thickest string, we call that G, saying ground. Boys and girls, good luck putting your violins into these playing positions, rest position and playing position. Make sure to support that on top of your shoulder and see if you can memorize your string names this week. Happy practicing. Let me know if you have questions.